How much lower can the market go in July 2022? What's up, everybody? My name is Paul Sani. I'm your local real estate agent, mortgage specialist, and real estate investor here in the GTA. Let's take a closer dive into the numbers that were just released for July 2022. Keep in mind that the Bank of Canada is expected to increase their interest rates in the coming weeks, and we are hoping that the inflationary numbers have at least stagnated and not continued to rise. And hopefully these numbers will help the housing market rebound. So the numbers for July of 2022 for all of the GTA has now reached a median price of $945,000. So year over year, we're still looking at a 3.3% increase. Obviously not as high as where it was previously, but we are still floating above zero, which is still a positive thing. Now we're looking at more of the realistic price increases year on year in the real estate market. Looking at the Toronto market, what I like to do is separate the 416 from the 905 area codes. So in the 416 area code, I will separate detached from the condos. So in the detached market, 416, we had the Toronto median prices at 1.627, and that is compared to 1.785 million in the month of June, leaving us with a year over year of negative 2%. Also in the Toronto condo market, 416, the the median price of condos is now 720,000 as opposed to June's figures of 720,000. Which is pretty much flat, and we are seeing now a year over year price increase of 4.5%. Brampton's median prices is now $967,500 as opposed to June's figures of $995,000. That has now resulted in a year over year increase on home prices in Brampton at 4.4%. So, which still isn't bad compared to what's happened in, say, Oshawa and much of Durham region and the Toronto area, which is now starting to feel the hit. They had pretty much stayed pretty strong, but now we're really starting to see those declines. In the city of Mississauga, home median prices are at $900,000 even, as opposed to June's figures of $975,000, which has resulted in a year over year of 9.8%. Again, pretty strong numbers still. Yes, we're seeing declines, but pretty positive year over year. Oakville has a median price of 1.25 million, as opposed to June's, which is pretty flat now at 1.25 million. Year over year, they're looking at 3.9%. So pretty strong in Oakville. Hamilton median prices are now 735,000 as opposed to June's figures of 790,000, which has now resulted in a year-over-year decline of 1.7%. Welland's average pricing is now $589,000, as opposed to last month $630,000, seeing a year-over-year price decrease of 1.6%. St. Catharines price median is 600,000 as opposed to its June's figures of 625,000. That is a year over year price increase of 4.9%. Kitchener's price median is $710,000 as opposed to its June figures of $730,000, with a price increase year over year of 2.7%. So not bad there either. Brantford has a price median of $660,000 as opposed to its June figures of $660,000 also. So it's kind of stabilized there. Now seeing a year over year price increase of 3.6%. So Brantford was one of those funny markets that had a pretty steep decline. Looks like it's bottoming out over there. London, Ontario's price median market has reached 585,000 as opposed to the June figures of 650,000. That's a year-on-year return of 0%. So it's pretty flat there right now. Guelph's price median is now sitting at $720,000 as opposed to $797,000 in the month of June. It is now a year-on-year return of 3.4%. Cambridge price median is now $650,000 as opposed to its $730,000 in the month of June. We are now looking at a year-on-year return of negative 11.6%. So Cambridge has been declining quite steeply, and we're waiting for that to bottom out also. So there are some of the numbers of what's happening within the primary and secondary markets of the GTA. It's very interesting to see that the prices have declined to some levels, which are now probably in the territory of great buyer's market. And if you're looking for an opportunity, especially when it comes to multifamily, these areas are great areas to gain market appreciation in the future. If you like the content that I provided today, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next video.